Hi familia, this is Jersey Garcia with Relationship Harmony LLC.com, and I wanted to come to you today. I know that I promised to come to you today at 5:15 to give you my 3 tips for managing a recent breakup. I've been getting a lot of messages and also people trying to speak to me about breakups, and I can only imagine the difficulty that breakups bring to anybody's life. So my 3 tips. The first one is that take care of you. You have to make sure that you treat yourself gently. This is the best time to call in sick. Yeah, at least one day call in sick so you can be home taking and basically soothing yourself, nourishing yourself with the things that bring you nourishment. That could be baths, that could be a good soup, that could be ice cream, the things that you need to soothe yourself. And be mindful that what I'm mentioning here and what I'm saying here is that you need to soothe yourself, not numb yourself. So one of the things that I see a lot when people are experiencing loss, especially during a breakup, is that individuals try to numb themselves by doing things that allows them not to feel anymore. So they'll engage in risky sex behaviors because that way, anytime I feel sad or I feel lonely or I feel anger because of what happened, I go and engage in sex and risky sexual behavior because I just don't want to feel. I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel angry. Another thing is that they'll resort to drinking alcohol, a lot of alcohol, or using substances or misuse of substances. So that's something to be aware about. This is a time to really soothe yourself with the things that are not dangerous to your body, and that you're not going to regret later on, but more taking good care of you. So one day off from work, I know that you'll probably have to go to work the rest of the days, but when you are at work or if you have to be outside, let those emotions come through. Don't try to stop them. I know that you might be in a meeting and your eyes start getting watery. Look up in the air, or you can try to excuse yourself and just head to the bathroom if you have to. But make sure that you're not trying to numb your emotions, that you are more trying to soothe yourself and being able to manage. The more you try to just soothe yourself instead of numbing it, hopefully the healing will happen sooner. So my second tip is that to know the 5 stages of grief. When we lose something, when there's a breakup, when we experience a breakup in a relationship, we're grieving. We're grieving the loss of the relationship. Somebody made a decision for us. Usually is somebody else decided to break up the relationship. Sometimes it's us. Sometimes we decided that we're not going anywhere, so we decided to break up the relationship, or the other person decided for us. So it's a loss nonetheless. So we lost somebody. We lost a relationship. And I recommend that you learn the 5 stages of grief and check yourself. Learn how to know which stage you are on so you can know that this is normal, that we go through grieving and this is a normal place, and kind of just remind yourself like, I'm going through the motions and this is normal, and I'm just trying to find a way to soothe myself as I go through it. So the first stage is denial. That happens sometimes. We will deny, like, this doesn't happen to me. No, they didn't just break up with me. And that can last for a little bit because we move really quickly into anger. And anger is the second stage of grief. And anger looks like, I just can't believe this person made me waste my time. This person was lying to me. I mean, just you're really upset. Sometimes you're upset at the other person for what they did, or for how they ended the relationship, or why they ended the relationship. And sometimes we get angry at ourselves for not seeing the signs sooner. So just be able to check yourself and know that it's normal and that you're going to go through this stage. The third stage is bargaining. Maybe if I call that person and I'll let them know that that we really are meant to be, that we can work things out, that this is not supposed to happen, maybe it will all work out. So that's something that goes through a lot of people that are going through a loss and are managing a breakup. That's one of the stages as well. The fourth stage is the depression and what I like to call sadness. I don't like to call it depression. I like to call it sadness. You feel really sad. You feel sad for the loss of the relationship, the loss of the future, of what you planned for you both. So in the last stage of grief is acceptance. That comes really later on. But just for you to know that at least for the first few weeks of the separation, of the breakup, know that there will be denial, or those feelings of denials, those feelings of anger, those feelings of bargaining and trying to bargain why we can go back together, why this can be better. And the last one, sadness. And finally, my last tip for managing a recent breakup is to surround yourself with people who love you. One of the things that happen when someone breaks up with us is that we start judging or having feelings or lack of feelings of self-worth. We start feeling that we're not worthy. What is wrong with us? Why did this person decide to break up with us? Yeah, they said this or that and that it wasn't me, but in reality it's probably me. What is it? Am I not enough? So surrounding yourself with people who love you will remind you that you are enough, that you are worthy, that this relationship just wasn't the one or didn't work out, but that you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of a relationship. So surround yourself with those individuals that love you and care for you, and that will make managing this recent breakup, a little better. I hope these tips were helpful for you, and I'll see you next time. And if you have any questions, or if you would like to work together, maybe you're going through a breakup and you will want to talk to somebody about it, you can give me a ring. You can email me at jerseygarcia. You can find me at jerseygarcia.com or at jerseygarcia.com, or you can message me here in Facebook. Okay, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that these tips were helpful. See you next time. Bye-bye.